The 10th category, Social Security and Individual Savings. Mr. Rooney first, then Mr. Carlson, then Mr. Walberg. And the question is, would you support legislation making available independent savings accounts to optionally reduce long-term participation in the current Social Security system?
Yes.
Mr. Carlson?
I certainly would.
Mr. Walberg?
Yes.
Thank you. Question 11, category 11, one question. Mr. Walberg first, Mr. Rooney, Mr. Carlson. The Second Amendment to the United States Constitution states a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Would you favor changing this amendment in any way? Mr. Walberg?
No. No.
No.
Thank you, gentlemen. This is the last question in the rapid fire round. We're doing fairly well, but not quite good enough. But here it is. Mr. Carlson first, Mr. Walberg, Mr. Rooney. Question number 1. Do you support legislation permitting same-sex marriage?
No.
Mr. Walberg?
No.
Mr. Rooney? No. Question number 2. Are you pro-life?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Question number 3. Would you consider pro-choice alternatives in certain situations?
No.
No. No.
Question number 4. Do you support the death penalty for capital crimes?
I do.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, we return to the original format of the compiled questions, the last 2 questions. And this question will be answered first by Mr. Walberg, then Mr. Rooney, then Mr. Carlson. What will be your commitment to the Obamacare law as we currently can or can't understand it? Would you work to repeal, replace, or adopt another strategy? Please tell us your preferred approach to achieve your ideal position on this issue. Mr. Walberg.
Well, I think the answer is all of the above. You start by working to repeal and replace. I've made a commitment. I've signed a pledge to do that. It starts by getting a majority in at least one House. And in the process of doing that, the next term, we don't fund any of the implementation of the government takeover of health care. That's the first step. Then the citizens step in and change the administration to an administration that understands the greatness of America and the need for choice. And then in the process, during all of this, we take legislation that I introduced and that the Republicans took priorities from that legislation and made their alternative this past year. And we take individual components of it, whether it be purchase of health care across state lines or association health care plans, or if we can expand the health savings accounts. We deal with tort reform to deal with frivolous lawsuits. We give the same break to citizen taxpayers that we give to businesses when they purchase health care. We take all of those and we put them in individual bills and we send them to, hopefully, the president, and if he vetoes, we still start an echo chamber going amongst Americans who will talk about those issues, and by the time we have the numbers, the votes, and the president who will sign it, America will be ready to do something that will continue our greatness for our healthcare system and not destroy it and make us go to systems that don't work, don't complete the process of health, and certainly don't honor life itself.
Thank you.